cats and kittens. What's been itching? What's been twitching? Meow, meow, meow. So, I had hair once. Those days are gone. But I tried a new shampoo today. It's a shampoo that had a volumizer in it. You familiar with a volumizer? I wasn't sure what it was supposed to do, if it was going to make my hair bigger or louder. But I looked in the mirror, my hair wasn't any bigger, I still couldn't hear it. It turns out it's another product that lied to me. You know what product never lies to me? Vodka. You too, huh? Yeah. Vodka tells the truth. They call it Dutch courage. I call it Russian courage. Yeah. This man knows. He's a Russian back there. They should use vodka in courtrooms to help get to the truth. That would be a good idea. Save everybody a lot of time. Any cat who's about to get up and testify, you pour him a couple of martinis, and you say, all right, Mr. Johnson, you can take the stand now. Now, Mr. Johnson, I'd like you to tell us what really happened out there. Well, I was driving down the street. I might have been on the wrong side of the road. That's it. Case dismissed. Get out of my courtroom. Mr. Johnson. Yeah, you know, if the Justice Department would open an account at National Distillers, people would be racing to the courthouse to testify. Trials would take minutes instead of months. And the best part about it is, we wouldn't need lawyers anymore. No more lawyers. How does that sound? Here's a man who's met a lawyer. Very nice. Like the man said, my name is Sly the Cat. I'm a jazz piano player. I'm not a pianist. Don't call me a pianist. Because when you call me a pianist, it just confuses people. Even saying the word is weird. Everybody say it with me, pianist. Pianist. You see how confusing that is right there? But being a jazz player, it's very fun to go on gigs because I meet a lot of cool people. And you know, when you go on a gig, they love to give jazz musicians food. They love to give them drinks. They love to give them food. You know what they hate to give them? Money. Because they're saving up their money to pay the DJs. Because the DJs are so expensive, man. I mean, not that they don't deserve it, that's not what I'm saying. I know some cats who have spent minutes and minutes practicing with this finger to push that button and play that MP3 at just the right moment. It's a God-given gift to keep the party rocking, man. No. And they have these special heads with little dents in them up here, you know, to hold the headphones up there. Spent centuries of inbreeding and natural selection to create the perfect DJ skull. Thank you, sir. I heard that. Yeah, a little bit about myself. I was very young growing up. And we didn't have enough money for the fancy foods, like cheese, you know. All we could afford was Cheetos. But Cheetos are a very versatile food product. I mean, anything that you can make out of cheese, you can make out of Cheetos. And we did. You know, we would make, as an entree, Cheetos and crackers, macaroni and Cheetos, Cheetos souffle, very good. And my personal favorite, Cheetos Whiz. Yeah, you put a grip of Cheetos in a blender, you press puree, baby. Silky smooth Cheetos Whiz. And if you want a chunky style, just put it on chop. Chunky style Cheetos Whiz. And the best thing about that stuff, there's no expiration date. That stuff never goes bad, man. As a jazz player, the dietary regimen of a jazz player is a fairly simple affair. Jazz cats like to focus on the two main food groups, the Scotch food group and the microwave food group. It goes like this. You stagger home from a gig around 4 o'clock in the morning. When you get home, look for your kitchen. If you can find your kitchen, throw something in the microwave oven. While it's cooking, you have a few minutes to have a couple of scotches. You can relax a little bit. It's gonna burn inside the microwave oven. So you're gonna have to take it out of the oven, put it on the kitchen table for it to cool off. While it's cooling, have a few scotches to sort of relax a little bit. Soon you will pass out and wake up at about 2 o'clock the next afternoon. But that food will be right there on the kitchen table, fully cooked and fully cooled, ready for breakfast. And that's the jazz diet right there. That was my diet for many, many years until I got married. I just got married for the very first time. Give me a round of applause, come on. And that, by the way, is the only true thing I will say tonight. That's the only true thing you're going to hear from me. No, I got married. I learned something interesting. When you're married, they've got this thing called home cooking. Have you ever heard of this? You've heard of it. I can see your face you've heard of it. Yeah, home cooking is very good. So here it is, summertime in the desert. Do you think it's going to be hot and dry in summertime in the desert? Are you kidding me? Here's the new motto of Vegas. What happens in Vegas evaporates in Vegas. Are you kidding me? It was so hot today, my martini overheated. It blew a gasket and shot an olive right across the room. Nearly blinded a bartender. No, the bartender's okay, but it ruined my drink. Are you kidding me? And my computer, by the way, my computer told me it was 110 degrees today. 110 degrees. I don't believe my computer anymore, ever since it told me that there was a Nigerian lawyer who wanted to give me $58 million. My computer and I don't get along that well. Listen, cats, don't drink and drive, because if you do, you might end up spending the night locked up with Lindsay Lohan. And nobody wants that. It's like we say in Swanktown, it ain't the francs in the bank, it's the swank in the tank. I'm Slatty Cat, I'll swank you later.